For 26 years, the Motor City Blight Busters have been recruiting volunteers and eliminating blight throughout Detroit. By removing blight, they are now creating urban gardening and preparing a new veteran village in District 7.
This is our 26th year of bringing folks together from both the city and the suburbs. Today we're lucky to have our friends from Rock Financial Quicken Loans. Our goal is to bring everyone together in the city, not only in an effort to stabilize it and revitalize it, but really to create ownership, opportunity, and hope. Today's effort is a continuation of the work that we've have been doing in this community for the last quarter of a century. We are removing fence lines here at Veterans Village, Detroit. This is going to house returning veterans. We're also going to be training them in all aspects of deconstruction and renovation. We're actually going to have our own army, our own barracks of Blight fighters to work along with our junior crew leaders as well as our senior crew leaders, our volunteers, our corporate sponsors, and our other supporters. So today's effort, again, is a continuation. We're removing weeds and trees and fences. We're moving some dirt, deconstructing in some areas, building in others. Again, it's a full court press on fighting blight here in Detroit. We have a long and healthy relationship with Rock Financial Quicken Loans. They've been supporting Blight Busters in its projects for many, many years. Not only do they send their money, which we appreciate, but just as important, they send us their talent.
I was looking for jobs in Detroit, and recently Quicken's been huge in Detroit, and they've bought many buildings downtown, and that's kind of where most of their operations are coming out of now. So I started with Quicken in March, and doing mortgage banking for them now. It's just been fantastic thus far, and they let us know about the opportunity to come out and help the community, so we all got involved, and that's why we're here.
We're actually working with Rock Financial Quicken Loan employees every week from now through Angels Night. So actually Blight Busters work 6 days a week on these projects, and it just so happens that just about every Saturday from now till the Angels Night patrols in late October, they'll be with us along with others. Blight Busters has over 10,000 registered volunteers that we put in the street annually. They can show up Monday through Saturday at the Motor City Java House right next to the historic Redford Theater at 17336 Losser. We meet there at 9 o'clock, get our coffee and our donut, and we're out the door by 9:30. We do this work 6 days a week, and we're going to continue to bring people together and rebuild the city.
2 weeks ago, we came over to this house, knocked out all the window frames, walls, ripped down the porch and the rear porch as well, separated all the wood that can be saved, and destroyed the rest.
Oh, well, our goal is to save the world. We're starting with Detroit, and it's cheaper to burn stuff than throw it away. So we always have a little campfire at our cleanup sites. 6 years ago, Blight Busters, in conjunction with Comcast and Comcast Care Days, along with others, dismantled 2 abandoned properties on Orchard Street. And when the smoke cleared and the dust settled, we planted. And initially it was our goal just to prevent illegal dumping on those cleared sites, but the garden has really taken roots and grown wings, and it's sprouted. We've actually cleared 2 city blocks at Farm City, and everything we grow we give away to the seniors and the youth in the community. And we're going to continue to not only fight blight and remove that negative energy and eliminate neighborhood liabilities, but these efforts create community assets like Farm City Detroit. And thanks to Kofi and his group, Fertile Ground Collective, we're able to continue to grow and expand and give away fresh fruits and vegetables to our neighbors here in the city.
So I started gardening, and then it became apparent to me that as we tear down these buildings and leave this open space, that we were opening ourselves up for someone to come and dump and make it, worse than it was before. So we decided to repurpose the property and put together some community gardens. And in the process of doing the community gardens, we were addressing a very fundamental need that this underserviced community had, and that is, if you ride around, very few places of nutrition. And so therefore we felt that we would grow this produce and we would introduce people to the zucchini and the squash and spinach and all these different things that we grow and give it to them for free.
I got involved in Motor City Blight Busters 4 years ago, and it's good to be with them because they're helping me, showing me what's right and what's wrong, and showing me what's right, like not to litter, to help out the elderly and help out everyone else, and like help destroy abandoned houses, remove all the blight, and keep Detroit looking nice and clean and safe. What we're doing today is like we're cleaning out because the veterans, they're going to come here after they get done serving our country, and in the far back corner is going to be a pumpkin patch, and we're removing the fence so we can make it bigger and stretch it out more, a private property, so like it can be a pool there and things for the veterans to entertain them, so like they can like have more fun and feel more safe.
Our partnership with United Peace Relief at the Veterans House, it's a collaboration between our group and Gordon's group to provide housing and training and opportunity for our veterans.
United Peace Relief has partnered with Blight Busters to stay here, recruit veterans, train them in OSHA certification for their blight removal, the lead, asbestos, construction safety, that sort of thing. Then we'll be bringing veterans from all over the country to train in those same jobs, so then when a disaster hits, they're certified and ready to go in and help with the disaster. Today we're basically preparing the lots for expansion. We're working on the garden, we're removing fencing, trees. We've demolished a garage and a house to make way for the Veterans Village, where we'll be putting in a USDA FSA farm and producing food for market. Whereas Blight Busters produce food for community giveaway, we're producing food to train our vets on hydroponics, organic gardening, aquaponics, and with the rebuilding of the space itself, we're putting in green energy, so we reduce the cost of our operating by using green solar, radiant floor heating, biodiesel for our equipment. So we're trying to do this all green and sustainably.
You know, we need more people like John George in this town. But the thing about John is he's not just based right in this neighborhood. He goes citywide and just tears the blight down. And that's exactly the kind of attitude that you need in the city. And I'm here to support, as many of my colleagues on the city council are, because it's all about building community. You know, as we put our plan together to do blight elimination, I'm sure he's, you know, going to be a part of that, and so I'm looking forward to his progress, looking forward to working with John to make sure that he's successful in all of his endeavors, you know, whether it be, you know, bringing kids off the street, you know, to teach them art, or you know, tearing the blight down. He's building a veterans building. He purchased an apartment, and we'll have veterans living, working in this community.
Artist Village Detroit has really been co-authored, if you will, by three individuals: Alicia Marion George, who always wanted her own neighborhood coffee shop; Chaz Miller, the Picasso of Detroit, that when we met him 12 years ago, he said he wanted to teach kids and paint murals; and of course, the Blight Busters has a bad habit of buying dusty old buildings, and we have live jazz and open mic poetry, spoken word. So really, you have come to the epicenter of the rebirth of Northwest Detroit. The heart of this neighborhood, this community, is the Motor City Java House in the Artist Village. We're in the neighborhood. It's pretty simple. We're either tearing something down or fixing something up or painting murals or helping little old ladies across the street. Whatever we can do as a neighborhood, as a city, to make Detroit great. That's what we'll be involved in, and we're going to continue to work together for a better Detroit.
If you know of a blight fighter that we need to highlight, or if you need blight removed from your neighborhood, call 313-224-4415.